everyone, it's Zadira and Steffi.
Hello!
We have a special treat for you guys tonight. We are going to do a tour of the contest build. King Games is sponsoring a contest, and there's going to be quite a few winners. And I decided that, you know what, if I don't enter, there's no way I can win. And if I don't win, that's fine too. I had so much fun building this project, and so you can see all of the entries on Twitter. I'll have a link, or tell a little bit better about it in the description below. But otherwise, we want to show you a little tour. Steffi helped a little bit with the clutter, so we'll be sure and point that out too when we get that point. But this is where we started, in the forest. I'll show you where the build is. I wanted something very cozy, dark, and spooky kind of, and very fairy-like. And so I found this place, and it's just perfect for what we decided to do. Now there is, let's see if I can show, there is the Ancient Spire Revelwood Fast Travel. So if you're interested in going and checking out what it looks like before, it's right there by this cave passage. And so that's where I decided to do the project. So by the time I upgraded the flame altar, I think 3 times, it encased part of it was encased in this mine. It's a good clay mine. But I just added all of this to make it look more busy. If I mine the clay, it won't come back because it is inside the flame altar space. But then I thought, well, we'll just make it look more like people are actually using the mine. So I put some barrels and some different things here with just made it look a little bit more like somebody's here mining and keeping busy. And so then you follow this little path up this way. And making these paths probably was one of my most difficult things in the whole build. It was such a pain. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you. I mean, I love the hoe that you can make paths with, but boy, it is tedious. So we go up this path right here, and you go around. We have a lot of these lights that are kind of sitting on columns to kind of mark the territory around. We have a well. Here's the garden with the scarecrow. Yeah. Yeah, you have to have a scarecrow to scare off all the evil crows. I don't think we have crows in this game. And then you come to here, and there's one little window peeking up there to give you an idea of what it's going to look like. Oh, before we go in, I'll show you up here. There's a little window too. I ended up breaking through the ground up here, and so I decided to make a little window. So you see, it's a little bathroom window.
It's hidden.
Yeah.
It's a secret window.
Yeah, secret window. And then over here's the chimney. Steffi had a great idea. She said put the beehive in there and make smoke. And it works kind of. Hopefully
you can see it when you first walk up, but then it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, I think I must have not did it quite centered. Sometimes you can see it good. I can't see it at all. I don't know if it's the time of day. But anyway, there is a fireplace. And so all of this is inside the shroud, or the flame altar. It's a huge area. And so if all of this little mountain, this is where the house is underneath here. But then, so let's continue on with the outside. Down this path, you just go on down, you can see more tomatoes and strawberries and corn. And lots of places to sit and enjoy the birds singing. Lots of flowers, and then you get to the evil shroud.
Yeah, that's the banner warning you.
Yeah. It's really pretty, though. It makes the build look very mystical and very, very cool.
I love those giant mushrooms.
Yeah. So then you just go back up in this way and go over here, and you could go down another path. Same thing. I've got a fence going all the way through across to keep enemy out, but to warn people from going in too. And then you go on down here, lots of flowers and lots of areas to sit and think. And then it just goes forever and ever and ever. And I put little blue mushrooms throughout the build, so you can kind of see them. And then that's pretty cool. We'll show here in a minute when it gets dark. We'll show you what it looks like at night. And then here's another bathroom window, and it shows so many pretty flowers. Oh my gosh, I just love all the flowers in this game. And then finally you go up the steps and you can go in the house.
And I love that it's under this big giant tree. It's so cool.
Yeah. I didn't really change up the landscaping or the environment outdoors very much, because that's what I really liked about it. But boy, it was a pain digging all this out. I mean, it was a lot. So if you go to the right over here, you go up these steps. This is a 1-bedroom here. And it's just perfect for reading and relaxing. I've got pictures on the walls. Have a fireplace to keep you warm and cozy. I love this idea. I came up with this idea with using these benches. And I put together 4 in the middle. And then I used I think they're nightstands on each end to make it look kind of like pillows on each end, or just to hold it together. And then books so you can read. And this is the one window where we could look out. I think I may have said that was a bathroom window, but it wasn't. It was not. It's a bedroom. This was the bathroom window. This is the little window that has the little roof over it that was secret. So this is the littlest bathroom. We have two bedroom, 2 bath little house.
But doesn't it look like a palace? It's amazing.
I just love it. I love this idea. You use I can't remember what those things are called, Steffi. Do you? It's for the blacksmith, I think. And I learned how to set them down inside the ground so that they look like planters. And it just turned out so good. Hard? Oh my gosh, you can ask Steffi. Mm-hmm. So stressful.
She worked on them for a long time.
This is something else. Oh no, that's the same thing. It's pointing in a different direction. This is the desk area where you can sit and do all your work at the end of the day.
Taxes.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the dining room table, all set, ready for the big party. Have a really yummy dinner. Maybe what do you think? That's soup, chicken soup, or maybe stew?
Yeah.
Yum.
Chicken noodle soup.
Here's the other bed. Here's a little reading nook area where you can kind of just sit and drink your coffee, and you can sit and read your book and study. Then here's the second bedroom. Just enjoyed so much putting together these rugs and figuring out how to do that. That was kind of a fun thing. This little bench, I figured out how to push it down inside the wall. It has a back to it. Pushed it inside the wall and made a nice little seating area. And another planter. The planters and the plants really helped fill out the rooms. Mm-hmm. They were so empty, and I was trying to figure out how to fill them out. And then here's the little dresser set that's kind of set back in the walls to make them, I don't know, I like how they set back in. And I went ahead and extended that in here into the bathroom. This is the nicer bathroom. Kind of figured out some ways to use these. These are supposed to be cabinets that sit on the floor, but if you place a shelf on the wall, then you can place these floor cabinets on top of the shelf. Then you can remove the shelf. So that works out pretty good.
Didn't it make a perfect medicine cabinet?
Yeah, it looks just like a medicine cabinet. So then there's your little hideaway for the toilet. So it's a little bit more private. More curtains over the windows for the bathroom.
Yeah, I love how the banners look as curtains.
Yes, I was so happy when we finally got those flags and banners. Oh my gosh, I was so excited to use those. So then you go on around here, and here's the kitchen, and this is where Steffi, boy, she worked so hard. She did all my clutter for me, and she kind of rearranged the furniture the way she wanted it and made it just look like a wonderful kitchen.
Yeah.
It's just so cool how it worked out.
I had so much fun doing it, and not enough time.
Yeah.
I wanted
She
to
worked
do
several
more.
hours on it, and oh man, it took a long time. It's very tedious. You have to be so careful, like when you're placing all these books. If you barely sneeze, you'll remove the shelf
Man.
instead of the.
Yeah.
So she did a good job. Here she is.
Thank
These are
you.
the recipe books for the kitchen. And then here's somebody sitting reading their recipe, getting ready to cook a big dinner. It's probably a recipe about stew, since there's stew on the kitchen table
Yeah.
or the dining room table. So we've got this kitchen all done very, very nicely. So then you go back out. We have the seating that I was so excited that I was so tickled to figure this out. I used those benches, and there's like 2 at the bottom, and then I put 1 because I kept telling Steffi, I said, we need some cozy seating for in front of the fire. We don't have any cozy seating.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking about it. Finally, I figured out, oh, I'll do this. It looks just like 2 little L-shaped cozy couches. And by doing the rugs like that, I think that really added
Definitely.
to it. So that turned out really, really good. I was so tickled about that. And then I used a chest to make a kind of a corner cabinet where you could put things inside the chest, like your books or magazines or things like that. Oh, and here's another planter that I use. This is the
Mortar and pestle.
mortar and pestle.
Which
Yeah.
I thought was so ingenious.
Yeah. Oh, I had a hard time with that. Oh my goodness, I had a hard time with that. It's just really difficult because the sugarcane stems, you just have to really hold your tongue just right as you're placing all that. So anyway, then here's the secret fun part.
This is my favorite
Yeah.
part.
You open that, you pull that, you pull that book, and it makes a secret door. And then here's all the storage. So this is where I think of it's like McScrooge Duck.
You're
He's over
safe.
here. He's over here counting his money and looking at all his records for the day of all the work that's being done down at the mine. And then he can just hoard all his money.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the little house. We had so much fun playing and doing this, and the project for the contest. I think what we'll do is is it nighttime? It is nighttime. This
Ooh,
is
yeah.
so perfect. I was going to wait till it got nighttime to give a quick walkthrough and show you how pretty it looks. It looks so wonderful with
Yeah.
all the lighting.
It does, and all the little fireflies.
Yeah.
It's just magical.
Yeah, and the little blue mushrooms. It's just so, I love it. I just absolutely love it. You can hear the nighttime sounds.
Some of them are a little bit scary.
Yeah. You go over here, there's an opening in the fence right here. I've never seen anything yet, the whole time I've worked, in the shroud, which is good. I was worried about that. And then just continue. See, you can see I put mushrooms all around the area, and it still even goes further out than that. But lots of flowers. And here's the flame. And I was able to leave almost all of the trees. These are all original trees, a lot of the original bushes and plants. And I just kind of worked around that. All right, guys, we're going to end this little video right here. I do appreciate each and every one of you very, very much for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye, guys.